Hi, I'm Joel Hagier Media, and today we are taking a look at the 2013 Hyundai Santa Fe. Now, this is an all-new Santa Fe for 2013. And in fact, to be specific, this is the 2013 Hyundai Santa Fe Sport. Now, that's a new model, and the reason it's a new model is because the Sport has only 2 rows. The new Santa Fe actually has 3 rows and has longer wheelbase to give that 3rd row to accommodate people, not just children, in the back end. Now, we're talking a whole new vehicle. Styling-wise, this really does follow the latest fluidic sculpture design from Hyundai. We've seen it now on the new Veloster, the new Azera, the Sonata, of course. It looks fantastic. Very taut lines, a lot of sculpting. Now up front, you've got the trapezoidal grille, chrome, of course. Up front, we have swept-backed headlights, LED accent lighting at night. Now, this isn't a US spec version yet. This is actually a Korean-built vehicle, and they're not starting production until July. So a couple things we see on here aren't spec for the US, such as these headlight washers, a couple of the front-mounted sensors, and this lighting down here. So ignore that in this video. But overall, this is exactly what we're going to get design-wise. Now, of course, we have 17, 18, and 19-inch alloy wheels available, different trim levels. The front ends on the Sport and the Santa Fe are going to be a little different as far as design. That's just going to give them distinguished character. But the Santa Fe overall is going to be an entire model, and so that's going to have the same styling overall. It's going to be a Santa Fe model line. You'll be able to tell they're Santa Fe's, but you will know the difference between a Sport and a long wheelbase Santa Fe. All right, going back, we have nice LED taillights on certain models. Swept back, of course, some sculpting. The fluidic design sculpture does go back there, integrated tailpipes. The sculpt design, of course, goes into that as well. Inside, there's more room in the second row than a Chevrolet Traverse. Now, cargo-wise, they keep comparing it in between a Pilot from Honda and a Toyota Highlander. They're really going against a little larger SUV than they're used to. They're in that mid-size, a very, very large mid-size crossover like the Equinox. Not a compact crossover at all. That's now the Tucson, of course, now that we have a smaller, nicer SUV in that class from Hyundai. Inside, you're going to notice a dual cockpit-like design, swept back, 2-tone dashboard. We have Blue Link connectivity infotainment standard equipment. Now, of course, that interacts with an app on your smartphone, remote start capabilities, Pandora streaming radio, Bluetooth, you name it, it's going to be able to do it. And of course, we also have the LED blue lighting in there. We have automatic climate control on certain models, comfortable seats, heated and cooled in the front, available heated in the back, heated steering wheel is also available. This car's got everything you want. Hyundai's really throwing a ton of value into it. We're gonna have 3 different powertrains under the hood. The Santa Fe Sport, the 2-row model, will have both the 2.4-liter naturally aspirated engine with 190 horsepower, and we're gonna have a 2.0 turbo that has 264 horsepower. Front or all-wheel drive, 6-speed automatics across the board, no manual transmission. You want it, you can't get it. Mileage is going to rate at somewhere between 26 miles per gallon, and more importantly, we're not going to talk about that. The highway number is what's important. With a front-wheel drive 2.4, Hyundai's estimating 33 miles per gallon, and it only drops down to 31 estimated miles per gallon with a 2-liter turbo. Now, of course, these are estimates. The EPA hasn't rated these. These are pre-production vehicles, but if they manage to hit these numbers, 33 miles per gallon will be a completely new class-leading mile number for these vehicles. Totally beats Chevy Equinox 32. That's bragging rights, of course. We're going to have the 3.3-liter Lambda 2 V6 available only in the 3-row Santa Fe, and that's going to have 290 horsepower. Again, front or all-wheel drive, 6-speed automatic, and of course, no mileage ratings have really been given, but we're looking around 19 city, 26 highway, but these are all pre-production numbers. These are pre-production vehicles. Can't take these as given. Now, the new Santa Fe Sport will go into production later this year in July and be in dealerships later this fall. The Santa Fe itself, the 3-row long wheelbase new version, won't even be going into production until December, and we will not see it at dealerships until very early next year. Both are 2013 model years. Again, I'm Joel Hagier Media. This is the 2013 Hyundai Santa Fe Sport and the 2013 Hyundai Santa Fe.